Chapter 7: The Distraction Detox. You've faced procrastination, learned to start small, and built momentum. Now it's time to confront the ever-present enemy of deep work: distraction. We live in a world designed to steal attention. Notifications ping, feeds scroll endlessly, messages buzz, news alerts pop up, all competing for your focus. If you want to protect the progress you've made so far, you must learn to detox your attention. Attention is a finite resource. Think of your focus like a battery. Every time you glance at a notification or flip to another tab, you drain a little power. Even if you quickly return to the task, your brain takes time, sometimes up to 20 minutes, to fully recharge its concentration. This is why you can feel mentally exhausted by noon, without having done much meaningful work. The battery is being drained by 1,000 tiny cuts. The myth of constant availability. A common belief is that to be professional, we must be reachable at all times. But constant availability trades long stretches of meaningful work for quick bursts of shallow response. Real progress needs protected blocks of uninterrupted time. When you cut back on instant responsiveness, you may feel guilty at first, but the quality and speed of your real work will speak louder than instant replies. Single tasking beats multitasking. You already learned in Chapter 1 that multitasking is a mirage. But it's worth repeating. Jumping between two tasks or between work and phone alerts causes your IQ equivalent performance to dip sharply in the moment. Single tasking, doing one thing at a time, is not old-fashioned. It's how our brain actually works best. Design your deep work blocks. Here's a practical approach to regain your focus. 1. Pick a 90-minute block, or 60 if you're new to it, dedicated to one high-value task. 2. Silence phone notifications or use Do Not Disturb. 3. Close email and messaging apps. 4. Keep only the materials for that single task in sight. At the end of the block, step away for 5-10 minutes to rest your mind. 2 or 3 of these blocks in a day often accomplish more than 8 scattered hours. Reclaim your environment. Distraction isn't just digital, it's physical too. Declutter your desk, keep only what you need for the current task. Signal focus mode, headphones even without music can deter interruptions. Adjust lighting and seating, make the space inviting to stay put. Small environmental tweaks reduce the friction of staying focused. Scheduled social media windows. Instead of banning entertainment altogether, which often backfires, schedule specific windows to check social media or personal messages, for example at lunch and early evening. This way you still enjoy connection, but it doesn't bleed into every work session. Micro breaks that refresh, not distract. Scrolling during breaks often leaves your brain feeling more tired. Try instead. Stand up and stretch for 2 minutes. Walk to refill water. Look out a window and focus on something distant to rest your eyes. These micro breaks recharge attention rather than scatter it. Story: the developer's 3-block rule. Sophia, a software developer, was productive but always stressed. Her day was punctuated by chat notifications and quick peeks at social feeds. She adopted a simple rule: 3 90-minute deep work blocks, each separated by a proper break. During those blocks, her phone stayed in another room. Within a week, she felt calmer and completed her coding tasks in about 70% of her usual time, proof that less interruption equals more output. Mini exercise: your distraction audit. Today, take note of every time something pulls your attention away from what you meant to do, whether it's an app ping or a pile of papers on the desk. At day's end, circle the top 3 culprits and choose one to neutralize tomorrow, maybe by turning off a notification or clearing your workspace. Small wins here compound into huge focus gains over time. The cost of unchecked distraction. A distracted life isn't just slower at work, it also steals presence from family, hobbies, and even rest. When your brain is scattered all day, it often stays restless at night. A distraction detox isn't about being strict for its own sake, it's about protecting mental peace as much as productivity. Closing thought for Chapter 7. Attention is your most valuable currency in the modern world. Spend it intentionally. By creating distraction-free islands of focus, you'll discover that many of your biggest tasks demand less time than you imagined. They simply required your full attention. In the next chapter, The Momentum Mindset, you'll learn how to keep your progress steady for months and years without burning out or losing heart.